Labas, Oля, здравствуйте, привет, Laba diena. This is Irgita with Magic Pancras, and I'm starting my second part of October. So this is my beloved, which if you're watching me first time, I'm doing on a 14 count soft Aida that I dyed, and I'm doing 4 threads over 1. And I'm participating in special challenge, 10 days, 100 stitches. And I had 4 projects, but sadly one didn't make in time because I decided last minute to go with my daughter school singing glee club to do concert in retirement home. So I ran out of like half an hour, 20 minutes time, and I would have been fine. So this is what I have so far, his hair, and continuing his hair, and there's some more fabric left, like this up to here is going to be the very end. And this is Heaven and Earth Designs pattern, and this is what I'm starting my my day, or I should say afternoon. So that's where I'm starting. So I finished about 250 half stitches, so I did my challenge amount and some, and I tried to, this is like gonna be like another black of black, so I started to try to mix in different colors somewhere else, so it would be a little bit less hard work later on. You still have a couple of days left for this challenge to go, and especially Saturday is going to be super busy for me. I'll be gone all day, so I'm trying to finish this all up. So I'm gonna set this aside, and I'm gonna show you what I'll be working next on. And that's this piece by Sandy Littlejohn, and as you see right now what I've done so far, still a little bit left here, but I was working on the guy's shoes and his what's called frock jacket. I'm doing black with like 3 stitches. I think for those couple of guys I did regular cross stitch and then went with extra 1 black over the top to kind of cover up the holes that you can see on the red. You can see a little bit shining through, so I covered the black because I didn't like the coverage. But for this I decided to try out with 3 threads, and as you can see it's fairly well covering, and it's not too puffy. I managed to find to dig out and find my file on the computer with the back stitching in the color, what is supposed to stitch with which color, and I forwarded it to myself via email, and would have to look over the pattern via cell phone. So I don't know how much, if I'm gonna do that or just continue to do crosses because I want to finish for challenge. Since I had to drop off 1 for that, I want to continue with at least 3 more. It's just a couple more days left, but still, I know these faces kind of look still weird, but I might just head on with the floor and the guy. We'll see. So that's what I'm going to be working now. So next I'll show you how much I've done with this. So it is the next day, and as you can see, all guy's frock is done, black and gray. I haven't done a back stitching yet, of course, so you can kind of start seeing the girl hiding behind his shoulder a bit, probably talking to somebody else. So I'm gonna be putting this one away and working on my Washington George, as you can say, and need to make it 100 stitches at least this morning. So we'll talk later. Look at all excitement suddenly happening. There's a car in our driveway that was stopped by cars, and they've been here like in a whole hour, and I keep hearing like slamming the trunks of all different cars. And finally we can rest. I don't know what they're gonna grab. I guess this car, maybe person was drunk driving or something, but I saw a woman in the back of this car like spread her arms on the trunk and then open the trunk and stuff like that. So I don't know what else happened. I don't know what this guy is doing there. Probably gonna grab the car, looks like it. So yeah, I made sure all the doors in the house are locked, because you never know, you know, who's might be sitting in the car and try to run and do something. So yep, that's excitement. I've taken my Beloved off the Q-snaps to move it, so I just wanted to quickly show you what it's ending up. So you see I left quite a little bit of room in there for framing, and this is, I'm gonna show you the full length. So that's where it's gonna end, what, probably around here, the whole row. So that's what he's looking like right now, or they probably should say. So far so good, right? It's just very tedious to do all those on a 14 count, but it fills up quickly, the frame of the Q-snap. So I'll be moving, that's where you see where the page started. So I'll be moving slowly over to kind of help out with this. And that's it. So it's exciting. Nice, beautiful, the eyesight. Ugh. Hello again. This is what's 22nd, a Monday morning. I took it to school, so just showing what I managed to do during the challenge. So as you see, this is the bottom. Carpet is pretty much all done, just a little bit like here left. So I think I might do some back stitching this week a bit and set this aside. I've been working on mostly 4 projects for 10 days, and as you've seen from previous video, my snow leopard, I just got 2 days short of a finishing challenge. I miscalculated how much I've done, so I had to pull that one out. But I finished with 3 others. So one would be this piece, and the guy already has gray hair and finished in shading, and the shoes look great. So that's what it looked like for this. Next one would be Heaven and Earth Beloved. So as you see, I kind of started branching out a little bit more. Page ends somewhere like here, so this is how wide the page would be, and I might continue on this. It's fairly easy, kind of relaxing in the black parts, but now it's again is gonna start shading like it was on that side. So very slowly I'm gonna, I think, continue on this because it's not boring yet to work. So but that's what I've finished by challenge, and so that's the second one. And the last one was my George project, and as you can see, this was the page ending. So in about 11 days I did the whole page, which is what, 3,500 stitches approximately, haven't counted. So already branched out in the next page, page 16, and this is what I've calculated about to do by end of February. So I'm doing great. I'll keep doing it slowly on this one, but I'm excited that during challenge I finished the whole page. So that was one of the another biggies. And I'll just set this aside also just for a short bit, because I'll show you what I'm gonna start now again. Yep, this one. You're seeing like twins, and I'm already set for the third one. I have to do like 4 of them and finish FFO by Christmas. Actually, I want to stitch all 4 of them before Thanksgiving, which is end of November, because I want to take one to my parents. I already got my plane ticket. Yay, exciting. Although it's gonna be probably more colder than what I'm used to in here in US. So my parents excited to see me again, and I have to get working on that. So if you remember this, that's the guy from this book. And one guy takes leisurely about 2 days to stitch, and the back stitch, I'm doing this on a cream colored linen, and wish me luck to finish all 4 of them, because it is kind of boring to stitch same thing over and over and over. But I'm hoping my kids gonna love it. It's what I've started my tradition for Christmas, to do cross stitch ornaments for all 3 of them. And since I'm going to my parents this year, that I think would be great Christmas present surprise for them. So I'm just gonna start cracking on this, and I'll show you when it's got some progress, I guess. The morning on the 24th. Happy anniversary to me and a hubby. It's been 20 years. Geez, where the time flies, right? So this is what it looks like before and after back stitching. So I've done all the excess. Now I just need to make the outline on the eyes, eyebrows, all the flowery pieces here, and all around, and then put the ear at least. And hopefully I might be able to finish it today. In the evening we're going, I'm gonna be singing with like a quartet, open mic, couple songs. So that's gonna be exciting. Getting Halloween stuff, outfits ready for kids today too. It's gonna be a full day. So I'll see you when I'm done with this one.
Give me a $20 bill. I asked her for a nickel. Lord, she gave me a $20 bill. Give me a shot of liquor. Oh, she went and built me a whiskey still. Let's see if he plays some more.